What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you all are healthy and well. Today, we will be reacting to potential future liberal leader, SLAMS, Donald Trump. Now, Donald Trump has made some wild statements recently. And I didn't like the statement that he actually made about the troops, the statement about NATO to be exact. Now, I know Australia is not involved like in NATO. You do not have troops within NATO, but you guys are like connected in some type of way, with NATO. But you are not actually in NATO itself. But you guys did send troops out there to Afghanistan. We can't forget that. Who in the hell would forget that? But apparently Donald Trump, I guess it wasn't enough for him. And he actually made a reckless statement, basically stating that the troops that were sent to Afghanistan, Australian troops, weren't frontline. Meaning as in like you guys weren't frontline where the action was going down. Where was your help when you were needed? Making a lot of statements as to like, we don't need you, da 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 da. We don't need NATO. Who the what? What the hell is going on, guys? What? I mean, seriously, shit is going downhill fast. We don't need NATO? This is Donald Trump's words, guys. And I don't know how to feel about this. So let's go ahead and see what this future liberal leader has to say about this. I know it's nothing good.
Internal coalition power plays are colliding with a diplomatic firestorm, with potential future Liberal leader Andrew Hastie slamming US President Trump. The Prime Minister also issuing a rebuke, while shrugging off reports he was the target of a neo-Nazi kidnapping plot. Slamming US President Trump. Storm, with potential future Liberal leader Andrew Hastie slamming US President Trump. The Prime Minister also issuing a rebuke, while shrugging off reports he was the target of a neo-Nazi kidnapping plot.
Back from a run, but not running yet.
Mr. Hastie, will you call for a leadership spill? I'm not making any comment on party matters.
Supporters of Andrew Hastie and Angus Taylor feeling out colleagues for a potential challenge to Susan Lee next week.
Our focus is to bring down the Albanese government, and we'll do that in a constructive way, whoever else wants to work with us.
I'm just not going to talk about party matters on camera on a Sunday morning.
But the former soldier was more open about the leader of the free world.
President Trump has claimed that Allied soldiers didn't serve in the front lines in Afghanistan. This is a massive slur, not just against Allied troops, but against our Aussie diggers.
Look, they're not acceptable, and I note that...
Seriously, that's like a screw you. Ugh, you didn't do nothing. Wow. That's a mush in the face. That's like a spit in the face. I'm so sorry, guys. Like, I feel like I gotta apologize on behalf of his actions, his words, just my country. I feel like I have to apologize. I am so sorry, guys, for, the words, just the negativity sent towards your country, man. Sovereign nation, seriously. The inappropriate statements, the disrespect. How can you possibly neglect and overlook what those troops did? Wow, bro. Like this breaks my heart. Like, seriously, like, wow.
Troops, but against our Aussie diggers.
Look, they're not acceptable, and I note that President Trump has made a new statement.
That new statement on Truth Social says the great and very brave soldiers of the United Kingdom will always be with the United States of America, noting 457 died in Afghanistan and labelling the UK military second to none except for the USA. But no mention.
How do you just disregard everybody else that helps us out and just say the UK? Wait a minute. I don't even think like Trump realizes the type of allies we have, especially the UK. They do not like bullies. They don't like the disrespect. You better acknowledge the help and the support that Australia has provided to Afghanistan, helping us as well, because we obviously needed the help. We obviously couldn't do it. It's always like that. We get trapped up or tied, stuck somewhere. stuck somewhere and we got to call somebody else in for support. I know. Not all the time, but a lot of times. That's just our training sequences and what comes with the U.S. Money cannot buy training skills and sequences. I'm sorry. Just can't. It can't. Have all the stuff in the world, all this equipment in the world. They don't know what to do with it. Seriously, man. Seriously. And this is just so disrespectful and just nasty of him to say this. Like, the type of ally we have, UK, don't tolerate that. I mean, they will turn on us. And we can't forget what the UK has done to us in history. Back in history. We better be lucky that Canada ain't really doing nothing to us. You know what I'm saying? We better be lucky that they are nice. Because if we would have tried this BS on the UK, they would have been dropped some. They would have been came over here and dropped something on us and shut us up. I'm keeping 100. It gets scary like that. Like when you really dig deep into the history, man, the UK don't play. They don't play. They're not going to sit here and side with Trump's words saying this. Yeah, the great and very brave soldiers of the United Kingdom. They're going to sit here and like, this guy's crazy. Like, does he not realize what Australia just did sending troops to Afghanistan? What do you mean it was a front line? Like, they're not agreeing with this. I'm sorry, they're not. I'm sorry. All my UK soldiers, and my soldiers of England, please, in the comments. All my troops, let me know. Let me know. Did this like butter you up? Did it make you feel good inside? Knowing what your ally is really doing on the other side? This is manipulation. This is manipulation right here. Because let me tell you, if it was the vice versa, with something going on and something Trump didn't like the UK, then hey, the same words and disrespect will be going towards the UK. Maybe. Because like I said, the UK don't play that. They're not giving warnings. They're pushing the button.
Second to none, except for the USA.
In Australia, I'm so sorry. Like, I'm so sorry. Like, what does this mean for our relationship? Remember when I said in a video before, I said, and please let me know in the comments if the US has ever, been, should I say, unloyal to the agreements. We have written agreements that we have to help each other as allies. We have to. And I asked you guys, I said, please let me know, were there any times where America has broken their promises? Because we know that has happened. It doesn't matter if it's written on a contract. America has broken promises in the past in history. The U.S. will always defend and come and honor and serve by their side of their allies, this and that. Never neglect them and overlook what they have done. These are all in written agreements. But why the hell are we doing the exact opposite? Literally, we're overlooking what they have done, their support, our mutual allies. We're overlooking the dedication and the partnership of what they have done and what they will do, what they are willing to do for us. But we have yet to go out of our ways and really prove that to any country. And this right here is literally another example of what I was talking about. We're not even talking about the past anymore. We're talking about now. We are still breaking promises to this day. And I literally just asked you guys a few days ago, is the U.S. doing this? We are still doing this.
But not second to none, except for the USA. But no mention of Australian troops or the 47 who paid the
What?
The UK military second to none, except for the USA. But no mention of Australian troops or the 47 who paid the ultimate price.
Those
Australian troops or the 47 who paid the ultimate price.
Those 47 Australian families who'll be hurting by these comments, they deserve our absolute respect, our admiration.
One of the most important things in building coalitions and alliances is mutual respect. And a really important virtue in a leader is restraint. And President Trump, by dumping on allied troops, has shown neither.
The Prime Minister confirming today he was the target of a neo-Nazi kidnapping plot last month.
Virtue in a leader is restraint. And President Trump, by dumping on Allied troops, has shown neither.
The Prime Minister confirming today he was the target of a neo-Nazi kidnapping plot last month.
It's the truth that the threats have increased. My focus is on keeping all Australians safe, not myself. I trust the AFP and the authorities to do their task.
That's a real leader. And that's a real leader. That's a real leader right there.
Croucher, 9 News.
Please let me know in the comments, guys. How do you feel about this? Feel free to share your honest thoughts and opinions. Please keep it clean with some of the curse words. Some of the curse words, like automatically, will be held by YouTube, you know, in a profanity category. It's not me doing that. You think I'm doing that to every comment? Forget about it. You know what I'm saying? No, but just please, you know, with the curse words and stuff, maybe try to find like other words to substitute, you know, for those words. That way I can see your comment and it's not held off. It's in a completely different section, guys. I like to see everyone's comments together. Please share your honest thoughts and opinions. Let me know how you feel about this, man. I'm sorry if I went on a rant or if this video was too long. Oh, this video was only 12 minutes. We didn't do too bad today, but I felt like I was talking a lot and everything, but yet again, I'm just sharing like my honest thoughts and opinions on something I've really been like staying up to date with since it started. Something I've been keeping up with since day one, but I've been watching like our relationships fall apart little by little. And I feel like sooner or later it's going to be the world against America, and I don't like that. I don't like that. I got supporters in my comments talking about how they started their workout journey. They running miles every day. They lifting weights and like, you know, and they're not even in the military, but they're doing this just in case they gotta go to the military or get drafted or just help their country out. What the fuck? Wait. Like, y'all are preparing for war against us around the world? Like, I'm living my life right now, and we got regular people like that's not enlisted in stuff. The love and connection we got. The love and connection we got. You know, we're supposed to be like that. It's not even enough because of what the leader of my country is doing. So that just eliminates everything we got going on, you know? And people was like, I love you, but if it comes to that, it's that. Wow. Feel free to check out my Twitch and my other YouTube channels in the description down below. You know, reacting to our other allies, other countries out there in the world, and learning as well, keeping up, you know, staying up to date as well in those channels, but, you know, like the drama pertaining towards those countries with the U.S. So if you want to stay up to date and keep up with that, if you want to watch my content on other days, if I'm not posting on this channel, guys, I got so many other channels. I got so many other channels with more than enough content for you guys to just kick back and binge. Stay safe, everyone, and I hope to catch you all in the next reaction video.